saying before, what's the sound we're listening for now?
Boom, boom, boom.
The deep sound like I felt when I was down in the Nordegg alone that night.
That's right.
Yeah. It's really, really powerful.
You can't almost hear it, but you can feel it.
That's right. Exactly. If you're lucky, you'll hear 3 steps. Boom, boom, boom. That's it. The newest tree break that I know of is this one. Problem I have with this is where I snuck in to film one of my videos. This is the exact trail I use, and about 4 years ago, I came to come back through here, and this was there. Coincidence? So, if you'd been here in the spring and came back fall and you saw this.
Yeah, no way.
So, I'd like to put some more apples on it.
You bring some?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Placing apples and other food items out in the forest is a well-known method of Bigfoot enthusiasts for making interaction possible. Trees broken in a seemingly systematic way. Teepee-like structures that don't seem natural. Massive human-like footprints found by hundreds of people in remote areas. Reports of grunting, screaming, rock throwing, even sightings. DNA samples taken in North America and confirmed to be of unknown primate origin. It's all kind of overwhelming. But we don't have a body, and we don't even have clear and clean high-definition video footage. Yet. That's why I'm here.
Yeah, see, look at this. Now here's a spot here Todd and I have just found that grabbed our attention right away. And, oh, magnificent, right? You got the tangle. You know, is this going to be a structure? And you know what we both think? Not a chance. This is classic snow load. And yeah, there's a couple in some different directions, but if you look at the way it all is, just this mess of trees that have come down, it's all just pushed over. Significant here is the base of the trees. Now, every time Todd points out a tree structure, the base of the trees, it's like they're all over nicely or snapped off. And look at the difference. Look at the bases of these trees here. Nothing at all like the tree structures that Todd and I have been looking at. This looks more classic, like snow came in, weighed them all down heavy, and they all toppled over in this direction, taking a few more with them. So if you start to wonder and you know, at the power of suggestion with the structures that we look at, now you come here and you go, okay, snow load, guaranteed. It's one of those things. You can see it. It's easily explained. This is easily explained. What we've been looking at is not easily explained.
Is it Sasquatch? Or human hoaxes? They can hoax aliens and crop circles, but that doesn't disprove them. And until we have a body frozen and accepted by public science as being perhaps a Gigantopithecus, Bigfoot will be in the same category as aliens and crop circles. But let's give their existence the benefit of doubt. What would they eat? What's available in large amounts enough to survive on? There's massive grizzlies surviving out here, and they seem to do well enough.
Kind of changed up my scope here and headed down. There's a river here. Actually, it's the Kootenay River. And salmon running up here all the time. And that kind of changes the game a bit. With a really good source of freshwater salmon, it's a good, solid supply of food for large carnivores. The grizzlies are going to come down here, obviously, eagles, and anything else that might be hungry. I really only have one option while working with Todd, and that's to trust him, give him my respect, and stay with an open mind. Of course I'm a skeptic. Of course I can see holes in certain things, and I challenge him when that happens. But I have to make sure that I don't fall prey to any power of suggestion. Now, for Todd, whatever he sees Bigfoot. When he hears things, he hears Bigfoot. And he's very zoned in on it. But how else are you going to study and research something if you do not nearly obsess about it? So many researchers in the past have been able to do that, and they've unearthed incredible discoveries as a result. Todd believes and hopes that he's in that arena that he's about to unearth a most incredible discovery. In his mind, and from what he's been able to see and experience, there is no question. So it's a done deal in his mind. But there are those of you, maybe many of you, who say, are you kidding me? There is no species to research. There's a bunch of trees that have been pushed over by snow, and humans have made a couple of snaps and things, and the rest of the stuff is all a hoax. That doesn't explain the rest of the story. Because if everybody's hoaxing, then there are tens of thousands of people hoaxing. And if all tracks are fake, then there are hundreds and hundreds of incidents of tracks being cast and found that are fake in the middle of nowhere. So let's just keep an open mind, and I'll keep Todd's trust so that we can delve deeper. For me, I gotta see it with my own eyes.
When it comes to Bigfoot, seeing definitely is believing. For this elusive creature, going in deep to its territory and allowing myself to become vulnerable so that they feel they have the advantage is going to be key.
So Todd and I are going to take it pretty easy tonight. Tomorrow's the big day. We're gonna go straight up to the top of the mountain. This is the area where he has claimed to have seen a lot of Bigfoot. Figures it's their home territory. And we'll head up there tomorrow, see what we can find.
It's an aggressive move. It places me right in their path at the edge of what could be their home territory. What's important to remember here is that anyone who studies Sasquatch takes it seriously. And gaining their trust enough to let you into their prized hotspot means going in with an open mind.